He is the chief narcissist. He is a complete and utter dyed-in-the-wool narcissist. Everything is about him. Why were there no changes? Why was there no retribution? Because of the management around him, the people who tolerated these things that went on. And when there was talk of Philip having a relationship with a young man, that young man was, in inverted commas, promoted. I didn't know, but I've subsequently found out from a very, very good source, because he would arrive much earlier in the morning than I would for the programme, that he was delivered from Philip's London home, usually on a Friday morning, because Thursday was playtime when he and Philip would hit the town. And then he obviously stayed overnight, and there are records to show that he was brought in the next day separately.
In cars paid for by ITV?
In cars paid for by ITV.
So the management would have had to have known about that?
Unless Philip paid the bill separately, but it would still have to go through the accounts office that they would have seen that and known that. Oh. Yes, it's a total cover-up. It's a total cover-up. Those in authority had to know. They had to know what was going on, and they thought they would dodge a bullet with this, which they do, and they do constantly. This nonsense that he wrote today about toxicity, about it's a happy place and whatever. Holy God. What planet does this man live on? He created an atmosphere where people hated him. The people would avoid him in the corridor. He didn't look at anybody, didn't know anybody's name. Holly doesn't know people's names either. This is legendary within the production team.
Early in the morning,
What's going on, the people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and I'm back with another video talking about Phillip Schofield. I did a video yesterday talking about how Phillip Schofield certainly 100% is not a victim. And the reason I did that video is because there's been a narrative recently following his interview that we should be kind to Phillip Schofield, that we should forgive Phillip Schofield, that we should look at ITV and look at what ITV's doing wrong and how they should be to blame for what Phillip Schofield's going through. And you've even got people like Piers Morgan and Caroline Flack's own mother, rest in peace Caroline Flack. Caroline Flack's mother's moving mad. You've got Flack's mother saying, this is what ITV did, this is their fault, we should learn from my daughters. Guys, it's insane. So I wanted to do a video yesterday debunking it. Now in that video, I was running with the media's narrative, right, that Phillip met this boy at 15 and they were sexually active at 20 years old when it was legal. Now it's come to my attention following people in my own comment section letting me know that really and truly he's actually known this boy since he was 10 years old. Now, doing some further research, I can confirm that to be very, very, very true. Now, this video is a follow-on video about the dark side of Phillip Schofield, aka Phillip Nonsfield. And I believe this guy should go to jail for grooming. But anyway, let's get straight into this video, man. Like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me. Please press that subscribe button for me. Thank you for the new subscribers that joined following yesterday's video. I appreciate you. It's road to 50k. Let's get there. Let's achieve the goals. Merchandise in the description below. Get yourself some pillows and all of that. Now, I played a clip at the start of this video. Now, this was a guy who had experience and who had been exposed to ITV's working environment with Phillip. Now, look at what he says there. He made some very, very insane points. Not only did he expose the fact that Phillip and this young boy Matthew have been having their fun time and their play time on Thursday nights, they come into work the next day. Either Phillip is paying for this guys to come in or ITV is. Either way, it's getting expensed somehow and someone must have known about this. So what he's directly saying is that ITV was well aware of Phillip's relationship with Matthew. ITV is full of cover-ups. Look at the history. Love Island, how many suicides, how many deaths? Jeremy Kyle, suicide, death, yeah? You've now got this. You've now got a fully fledged nonce in your ranks. Just like Savile, yeah, just like Jimmy. Jim will fix it. Another media personality with insane power. Gary Glitter, the Epsteins, your Weinsteins, whoever the hell you want. They all use and abuse their power and influence to get young, impressionable children. Schofield, Nonsfield, he's no different. He is a narcissist and he is a nonce. He is a groomer. He has been grooming this young boy since he was 10. Now, how do we know this? Boom. Because Matthew was a member of a local theatre club, right? Imagine, Phillip Schofield was a patron and a supporter of the exact same local theatre company. And Matthew was around the age of 10, 11 at the time. Do you understand? So we know for a fact that while Phillip was supporting this local theatre company, Matthew was a member of it. So this is what grooming is. Grooming is you saying, I'll help this young boy get into TV. I'll use my influence to give him a leg up and support him and assist him. And that's you grooming someone. You're shaping someone to be the person that you want them to be. so that you know, when they're of age, you can do whatever you want. This is 101. You understand? So we know he met him before 15. So let's completely disregard that complete bullshit statement that Nonsfield came out with, talking about, yeah, I just harmlessly followed him on Twitter to give him TV advice. Sorry, at best, let's say we believe him. Let's say, oh yeah, oh that's okay. This old man, 35 years old, older than him, he just followed a young boy to give him TV advice on Twitter. At best, you still look like a nonce. Genuinely, at best, you still look like a nonce. You think me at 50 years old, I'm going to start messaging someone who's 20, 15 years old, 15, 20 to start giving them advice? What? Madness, absolute madness, so foul. Now let's fast forward a couple years, shall we? TikToker and old Facebook personality, Jack Jones, reached 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers. To celebrate his 1 million followers, he got on his knees and he popped confetti in a restaurant, right? Who was in the back of this restaurant? Sat with a young boy, Phillip Schofield. Who was he sat with? Matthew.
1 million followers! Woo! Hello, Phillip. How are you? I'm good.
Matthew was 13 years old at the time of this video. Allegedly, according to Jack Jones, in a recent video that he dropped, he claimed that Phillip Schofield begged him not to release that video. Begged him and said, this could ruin my career. How could that ruin your career, Phillip? Huh? Nonsfield? Aren't you just sitting harmlessly with a young boy, giving him advice? It could have been an uncle, it could have been a nephew, it could have been a godson, it could have been your friend's son. Oh, no, it's not. It's a young boy you've been grooming. It's a young boy you are attracted to and you want to have sexual encounters with. You want to corrupt and ruin that young boy's mind for the rest of his entire life. Before that boy even knows what orientation he is and what he wants, that you were already grooming him. 7 years prior, you had a wife then. When you were out with a 13-year-old boy at a restaurant, where did they think you were? What did you tell them? You fucking weirdo. Fast forward to 18. Matthew's 18 and he gets him a job. He gets him a job in ITV, in TV production. This is 101 groomsmanship, you understand? From 11 to 13 to 18 to now, he has been shaping him to get what he wants out of him. This is a fact. Now, according to a YouTube video that I've watched recently, I'm gonna leave in the description below, Phillip Schofield has a super injunction on the media. That's why no one's really been talking about it that much. A super injunction so they couldn't actually report on him or Matthew. Not only that, he allegedly pays £30,000 a month, a month, on a crisis management team. That's £360,000 a year for crisis management. A full-time team to monitor social media to remove hastily any stuff on him.
Okay, I found this on the web for hastily.
Shut up. These things are always listening. So a team to remove anything on social media that talks about him and Matthew. Now I want to end on this. I want to read you some quotes. I want to read you some quotes from Holly Willoughby, Phillip Schofield's agency, and someone called Eamon Holmes, all right? Now check this. Before I read the quotes, I want you to think about this, right? Why is it that people are distancing themselves from Phillip? If it was just a cheating scandal, it wouldn't be that bad. Let's be real here. Everyone gets cheated on. Everyone watching this now has either cheated on someone or been cheated on. You understand? You understand? This is very normal. So if it was just a cheating scandal, Holly would just be like, listen, this is none of my business. I'm going to exercise my right to silence. And yeah, don't talk to me about Phillip. That's his drama. Keep it stepping. But the fact that everyone is cutting ties with him, it means it runs deeper, guys. You have to read between the lines here. If it's just a cheating scandal, no one cares. Yeah? This is because everyone's been known what he's doing. They've known he's been grooming a young child, and people within ITV have known he's been having an affair with a young boy for a long time. That's why people are distancing themselves. It's not just because he's gay. It's not just because he's a cheat. It's because he's literally cheated on his wife with a young boy, an underage boy. That's the problem here. And he lied about it. He lied to everyone. He lied to his agency. He lied to Holly. And they're like, what? This is all, you know what I'm saying? So they don't want no parts of him no more. Now this is a quote from the agency who works with Phillip. Honesty and integrity are core values for YMU's whole business, defining everything we do. Talent management is a relationship based entirely on trust. This week, we have learned important new information about our client, Phillip Schofield. These facts contradicted what Phillip had previously told YMU, as well as the external advisors we had brought in to support him. As a result, on Thursday we agreed to part company with Phillip with immediate effect. You think they would do that if he just got caught cheating and lied about it? Come on now. It's because this is some demonic shit and it's some nonsensical shit, you understand? Check this, Holly Willoughby. It's taken time to process yesterday's news. When reports of this relationship first surfaced, I asked Phil directly if this was true and was told it was not. It's been very hurtful to now find out that was a lie. Holly, look at how personal people are taking this. You understand? People are going to social media to distance themselves and publicly bash Phillip. This is what I'm saying, you have to read between the lines here. It's because this is some serious stuff. They've been known. This is some nonsensical stuff. They've heard some serious stuff. You understand? Now check this tweet here from Eamon Holmes. Schofield has finally been caught out, but he's not the only guilty party. 4 high members of ITV management knew what sort of man he was and never once took action to prevent him controlling or taking advantage of his position over young people. As I said, guys, if this was just any old cheating scandal and him cheating on his wife, people wouldn't be doing all this. You understand? It's because he's been grooming a young boy. Yeah, a young, impressionable boy. This has got demonic, satanic ritual all over it. Just like his disgusting nonce of a brother, he should be in the jail with him. Since you like all that arse play, go to jail. Yeah, go to jail and you and your sick brother can rim each other. Yeah, you're clearly tapped. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. I hope this guy gets everything that is coming to him. I don't want to see him ever have a career again. Just again, another typical TV presenter, narcissist, abusing their power to get what they want out of children and ruining their lives, essentially. Anyway, guys, foul stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. What the hell do I know, man? I'm just a man in his 20s. Peace.